ConnectiCon 2016. I only had one day to go, which really hampered my ability to get interviews. There were only 4 new people there, and one of them, cartoonist Guy Gilchrist, you may know his work on Nancy and Nightlights and Pillow Fights, or his previous work on the Muppets comic strip, and 1 or 2 of you may know what I mean by Super Colonel, was busy during whatever breaks I had to interview him. I did get to talk to him for a few seconds, totally not enough. I would have added some repeats, but I was pressed for time and I wasn't going to go without interviews like I did last year. So this is short, but you may still find something new you want to check out.
Okay. Hello, my name is Valerie Duffner. I'm here with Little Foolery, which is a art collaboration between writer Alexandra Singer and artist Jade Aitkasi. They're at littlefoolery.com, and they work on a webcomic called Sphere Theory, which is a magical Manhattan project that's secretly happening in a college, slowly being discovered by one of their janitors, who's being drawn into this while the country is on the verge of war. Their other big project is Small Town Witch, which is a heavily illustrated short story taking place in the 1920s in New York City during Prohibition era, where magic has been outlawed due to Prohibition, and there is a detective on the search for various spell runners. They also do various shorts that are con exclusives or available as PDFs on their website.
And what's this one here?
Okay. Oh, this one here, That Which Wills, that's their sassy little one-shot that's an adult comic about a magical boy and his demon.
I'm sensing a theme in their work.
Well, they always have been a big fan of fantasy. Diana Wynne Jones has been a big influence on both of them since they were young, so they tend to try to take different takes on it. However, they do try to keep a newness to them. One of them is based more on alchemy or in pharmacy. Another one is based upon the theory of introverts versus extroverts and forcing one's will upon another. And the third is actually based upon the astrological signs having fallen to Earth. So there's a big variety, even though they have a lot of similar themes.
Just trying to test this cord here.
No problem.
And what was your website again?
The website is littlefoolery, all one word, .com.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, I'm Space Mouse. This is my webcomic, Alastair. It is a webcomic designed to look and feel like an old 16-bit era RPG. All the music is made on an original Game Boy. You can find it at Alastere.com, Alastere. We've been going since January 2013. Updates every Sunday. It's a fantasy adventure webcomic. If you've ever played like Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger, any of those kind of games, it's like that. And it's a pretty unique idea. I just am trying to get the word out about it, and that's about it. I hope you enjoy it.
And why specifically make a JRPG style?
I've had this story in my head ever since I was in middle school, and I've kind of experimented with a couple of ways of telling it. My background is in computer science, so I figured I wanted to make a webcomic, but I wanted to take advantage of the web browser as a medium. And if you're going to use the web browser, you're going to take advantage of things like sound, animation, all sorts of stuff that you can't really do with like a print medium. And as I had gotten into drawing, and I have friends who are successful with their own webcomics, I decided to do it as a webcomic, and I've been doing it ever since for over 3 years now.
So are these GIFs or Flash?
It's not Flash at all. It's all made entirely with HTML and JavaScript. It does use animated GIFs because though I've tried to do some things not with it, though it uses jQuery for some of the more advanced effects, like rotation and that kind of thing, and color changing. So it is all, it's not Flash at all, because Flash is kind of on the way out. It is all entirely done with JavaScript and HTML.
And what was your website again?
Alastere.com, Alastere. We're on Twitter on Alastair, Tumblr Alastair. If you Google Alastair, you'll find the name. You'll find it.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
My name is John Maziris.
Okay.
I'm actually from Middletown, Connecticut here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so a 20-minute drive up here. So my book here is at
Sorry.
Hello again.
book at Yomi's Gate. It's about it's a dark fantasy set in like a medieval Japan. It has oni, ogres, it has demons, it has ghosts, it has the underworld involved, and a squid god. The basic premise of the book is this woman, Sakura, forcibly merged with this goddess of fire. So she gains the ability to control magma and fire, and she uses that to try to get revenge on a warlord who tortured and tormented her. The problem is she doesn't realize how powerful she is, so when she actually attacks him, she causes massive devastation, destroys his castle, and kills a lot of people. So a lot of the book is her learning to atone for what she did, control her anger, control her powers, and just become a better person. And the book also has her friends, a priestess and a storyteller who come along with her, and they've witnessed what happened, and they're just trying to deal with what happened as well. So it's kind of a dark book, but it's not like nihilistic or anything. It still has uplifting, happy moments in it.
But not exactly the feel-good story of the summer.
No, yeah, I mean, it's dark fantasy, like I said.
Okay, so where can they find out more about your work?
You can find out about it on my website, nocturnalseapress.com. Or you can look up at Yomi's Gate on Amazon or on CreateSpace.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I also.
Go ahead.
I also have a blog, a Cryptid state-by-state blog, which is right. It's Cryptid State by State. It's a blog about unofficial cryptid mascots for every state. It's like how every state has state minerals, state flowers, state rocks, etc. So I figured, why not state cryptids? So I've been going through looking up folklore and cryptid animals for every place, for every state, again, every state in the U.S. and slowly making a blog for all 50 of them. So I think up right now up to 20 creatures, and still going.
What's for Connecticut?
Connecticut is the melonheads, which are these boogeymen that live in like desolate roads, usually up in like the northern part of the state. Initially, there wasn't a lot of information about them. They're kind of just, again, boogeymen with large heads. So I added my own little folklore spin to them using other Connecticut stories, and New England stories. So I made them creatures from another dimension that gotten caught in our world and are just hiding out to avoid humans. So I embellished it a little bit to add to the folklore.
So we're going to find out more about that.
What's that? Oh, you find out on my website, just you can look it up at State Cryptids at blogspot.com. So those are the two things I've focused on here.
Okay. Thank you.